We're here. We're going to take a look at the case of the missing person, Jared Shadeed. Jared is 27 years old. He is originally from, I think, Baltimore, somewhere on the East Coast, and he was an immigration attorney. He is of, I think, Lebanese and African American descent. So, what caught my attention? Well, he's an immigration attorney. He moved from the East Coast. He like quit his job as an attorney. He was still like paying on his apartment, but he just wanted to travel. Um, he enjoyed traveling, and he wanted to do that. And I think his friend, who was his designated person of like contact, right? In case of emergency person, she said that he was writing. He was like working on a book or something like that. And so he was just traveling on the East Coast. He'd already been to like two different spots or stops. I think one in California, another in Washington, but he was currently in Seattle, Washington. He checked into an Air BnB in Seattle. And the police are saying that he brought in his stuff. They see this on the Ring camera. He brought his stuff into the Airbnb. And when I say his stuff, I mean his luggage, his laptop, his phone, all those things. But he, like, just a few minutes later turned to leave, and he didn't take any of those things with him. Okay? And let's say that was like, what, July 30th? And then his car was later found like sometime in August, like in California somewhere, like closer to, I don't know, I don't want to say closer to LA, but like down the coast. And there was a parking ticket on the car. It had been abandoned, but there's a parking ticket on the car that indicated that the car had been there since at least August 4th. Okay. So that's like a 5 days period in between there. Anyway, it is all very odd that he would just go missing like that. And so I feel like with him having left his things at the house, he expected to return to the house. And probably fairly quickly because he didn't take his phone. He expected to return, or he intentionally left it. But if he was going to do harm to himself, he didn't have to check into the Airbnb at all, right? I don't know. So, he definitely resembles what's Daniel Robinson. You guys remember the young African American? I don't remember what he does. Something with dirt and rocks. Who disappeared. And then he also has a similar complexion to Johannes that we just looked into his circumstance of disappearance. Anyway, these are young African American men, successful as far as their professions go, but they are disappearing on this West Coast. And so I definitely wanted to just take a look into this case and see what's what. Guys, this is a tarot reading, but this is still left up to my interpretation of what my guides are showing me in the cards. So let's jump into it, all right? So the situation at hand, this is from Jared's point of view. The situation at hand that we have here, we have the gift and a child. So the gift usually indicates some type of surprise, some type of thing happening. It's usually a positive circumstance. Something happening that was kind of unexpected, but a good thing, right? So see, it may be something that was supposed to be a good thing. Clarify the child, please. Y'all give me a second. I wonder what his relationship was like with his parents. Like what the dynamic was between he and his parents. Because it feels like here there's an energy. What's this Ace of Cups? I'm not sure if what his sexual preference is. But I feel like there could have been something going on with that. I don't want to say gender identification because clearly he's a male, but like his sexuality. There's definitely an energy here of someone pouring out their heart, right? Spilling their emotions. But that was met with some type of aggression, some type of aggressive energy by someone who could have been like a bit of a hothead. And so here we have this judgment here. Someone either feeling judged or doing the judging here. And it leaving someone in this type of headspace. Okay. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah. So it's like something here is revealed that may have made him want to walk away from someone that he had an intimate partnership or connection to. We have the Lover's card here, but like I said, an intimate connection, it does not have to be a romantic connection at all. You can have intimate connections with anybody that you have an emotional bond or tie to. And so that may be what prompted his road trip in the first place. And I asked about his parents because we have the masculine and the feminine energy here. And it appears that the masculine energy was kind of angry with whatever is being spoken or communicated or revealed or shared here. And these two cards came out together. So this is a child card. This is connected to someone who is an actual child or someone's child. But also to someone who has a new beginning or a new start. I don't know if his mom is still alive. He does have a tattoo of her on his arm, I believe. So whatever this is, for the sake of his peace, he's decided to do some traveling. Okay. What's this Three of Swords? Yeah, so see, there we have the Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Emperor. So there's some type of conflict or some type of catastrophe with this Emperor. The Emperor is a father figure or someone who is of a masculine energy, who is of a more mature age. Of course, that Page of Cups can be a child. So something has happened in this partnership, this connection, this relationship that is making this Queen of Wands energy sad, or is causing them some type of distress. There is someone here, King of Swords energy, who may be kind of controlling and who may have been, I don't want to say trying to suffocate Jared, but something about this energy, like this could just be strict, someone who's strict. This could be someone who It's like, you went to school to do this, you need to do this. Or you were not raised to be this way, right? Something like that. This could also be, yeah. There's an energy here of detaching from this connection as well. Someone who's like, no, this is what I want to do, so this is what I'm going to do. And they hit the road. But these are two very different energies. Okay? Two very different energies that Jared is dealing with. Remember that this is from Jared's point of view. Okay? So whatever this exchange was that had him leaving, he kind of felt disempowered by it. As a result of speaking his truth. I feel like this is something that was really difficult and stressful for him to do. But he may be someone with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Coins. The Ace of Swords is about communication. It's about speaking. It could be the writing energy. But there's an energy here of like, no, yeah, I'm going to tell you what my truth is. I'm going to speak this truth. And you do with it what you want. And it's kind of like, I'm telling you that I'm not this baby, this child, whoever it is that you're looking at me like. So someone is kind of, I feel like someone's kind of defending themselves, speaking up on their own behalf. And kind of stepping out of tradition. Or taking an action that may be seen as where a parent maybe would look at it like, oh, that is not my son doing that. Or that's not my son saying that to me, right? That kind of energy. So then this could be someone either saying like, you're no longer my child, disowning. Or this could be him saying, yeah, I'm done with this situation. I feel like it's something here that escalated. That kind of allowed him to be free in a way. To break out perhaps of a cycle or a pattern. Yeah. Perhaps of control. This is definitely somebody who's like, I'm going to do what I want to do for me. But this is something that was stressful. Very, 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 very stressful. Okay. And he was not happy with the way things had ended here. Because you have this world card. You have this cycle. That's of something that's coming to a close. Or a situation that's coming to an end. But it's like I'm not exactly ready for that to be the case. So there's a bit of confusion here. And some decisions that need to be made. What's this? Seven of Cups, please. So I feel like, yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm going to get away. I'm going to do some reflecting here. And process what it is that I'm seeing, feeling, hearing, have heard. Yeah, before I figure out what action to take. Because, look, somebody may have been either feeling judged by someone who could be looked at as religious or more traditional. Or definitely more traditional. Okay? But this is someone, yeah. But this is someone who's conflicted about this. About this adherence to tradition. Okay? So it's like, you know what? Let me just get away from it all. So that phone could have been left behind, like, you know, I don't want to talk to nobody right now. But again, this was not his first stop either, okay? So I feel like this could be what prompted the trip in the first place. What is a fact is this energy of judgment, the adjudication card. So again, you have a feminine and a masculine energy in front of a judge. This could indicate a divorce or a separation of a family. This could, like I said, that intimate connections, partnerships, relationships does not have to be romantic. It could indicate some other type of conflict between family or friends. What is adjudication here? Yeah. This is like someone that is difficult to move away from or let go of, because I've known these people for a really long time. So closing the door on this person, this connection, this family has been heartbreaking. But this may be a choice that needs to be made. An action that needs to be taken. But this is somebody, because you got the Six of Cups. This could be siblings. It doesn't have to be mom and dad. It could be siblings. It could be relatives. But it's like someone that at some point you were friends with and you've known them for some time, either since you were a child or they view you as a child. Okay? And you have this desire to not be in the middle of this separation, that's for sure. So it's like, what do I do about this? What is the action for me to take? So here, this is the idea or thought that you should release and let go of. Something that may be a mistake. What is this? Okay. Allowing yourself to be controlled by this person, this authority figure. Feeling like you need to, adhere to the way that someone is doing something. Out of fear of discovery. So we have the King of Swords here and the Strength card, an energy of control of this Page of Cups energy. But there's some type of fear about the Sun card, either someone being happy or someone being like something being made clear. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if he has always, this could also be a codependent energy. So this could be some type of concern about detaching or letting go of this connection or these connections, because it's showing up as like a child who's taken off or separating from a codependent situation. So you know how if you have always been around your parents or always been around your family, and you decide, well, I'm going to move across country or I'm going to do something different. Then once, and y'all, I think we talk about this quite a bit. I'm not see, well, I did see it a little bit. This may not be like a narcissistic energy, but it could just be a controlling energy here. So once you, as the person that's being controlled, take your power back from a situation, then yeah, this is how that's going to look. And it feels like an energy where you're breaking free of a codependent energy, situation or connection. There's like three here. There are three here. So again, that masculine energy, that feminine energy, and the child energy. So this is him thinking he would be able to comfortably be free from this, finally be free, have this new start, have this new beginning, and live his life for him or on his own terms, etc. This is someone with the pathway card who has an opportunity to not only travel, that's the number 8, that 8 of Wands energy we just saw, not only travel, but also to transform, to make some major changes, and to an extent, to hide out, right? To hide out. What's this pathway energy? Yeah, to definitely be alone, to put themselves first. Yes. To let go of their own insecurities here. The things that they may have been keeping secret or within. Definitely to connect to nature, to connect to the divine here. And to start this journey of self-love where you really are paying attention to and putting energy and focus into yourself here. And there's also like a desire to escape. To escape this aggressive energy. Okay. Yeah, because somebody just needed a break from this situation. Needed to clear their mind. And this is something that was done through traveling here. What's this, 7? But this also felt like quite a risk. So there was definitely some anxiety about this. Okay. So then, here we have this Knight of Cups with that Emperor. What is this Knight of Cups? This is someone who may be trying to apologize. I'm sorry you feel that way. They're trying to apologize. They're intimidated by this Emperor, this father figure energy. They're trying to apologize, to mend things, to create some type of energy of healing here, and as well as defending themselves, feeling like they're defending themselves or standing up on their own behalf here. But there's like a lot of fear that comes with that. And also with the Tower card, it's maybe something that was not well received, like apology not accepted, right? This relationship is over. What is the Tower here? Yeah. I feel like whatever this situation was, it's like everything changed in this relationship. Somebody could also have been doing a lot of drinking or overindulging, or this is just really redefining their happiness here. What's this 3, Spirit? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's like I have this opportunity to do something different, to step into a new energy, right? I'm no longer viewed as or in this kid energy. I'm a whole adult here. Stepping away from this energy of judgment and saying things with my chest here. But still, the way this was said, somebody did not like this message or the delivery of it here. But it's like, you're going to love me and support me or not, basically. I'm doing this, stepping out of this energy, doing this self-exploration. Going to establish new boundaries here and really focusing on me. I feel like this is somebody who was really trying to do some healing. But something about this family dynamic where this is not something that was supported. This was created this created some conflict, okay? This created some conflict, for sure. That Queen of Pentacles is often a mother energy, but that Ten of Pentacles definitely connected to family. But here it's like, taking a break from this. Something about this situation is imbalanced. And that could have prompted, with that Knight of Wands energy, some type of impulsive response or reaction. But this is something that, yeah. Who is that? Left him in a position of, let's see, either how things unfold as a result of this conversation that we've had. What's the Magician? Yeah, this is someone who stepped into an energy of self-empowerment. They took a risk. They prioritized themselves, even though underneath, it's like there's still this sadness, but there's this desire for independence here, for travel, for taking a risk here. So, guys, this could even be something as simple as, hey, look, I quit my job. I'm going to go travel. That's that. And then your family being upset, like, why would you quit your job? Like, you know what I mean? It could be anything that this young man was trying or wanting to do that separated him from the control of parents or a relationship or a connection here that he was accustomed to living like. You know what I'm saying? Living under their reign, so to speak. And I think he had his own apartment. So I don't know how controlled he was in that way. But it could just be being controlled by the rules, right? You know how you grow up a certain way. Listen, like my ass growing up so religiously, and then here I am reading tarot, baby. I know I shocked a few people, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying that's just an example. God definitely picked the right one for me on that one, because I do not care. Okay? Oh, goodness. Anyway, so look. This is interesting. Because here we have the coffin, the death card. Well, it's the coffin card. The coffin is usually about an ending. It can also be death, right? Remember I said this is from Jared's point of view. Okay. So he could have been having thoughts. Either like someone may want him to be unalive, or he could have been having thoughts of yeah, like you dead to me kind of energy. So this could be something that someone that he was thinking of completely cutting off contact with. That Emperor keeps showing up. So even if that's not a father figure, it could be an uncle, could be a cousin. It's someone who is older, though. That Emperor energy is usually like 35 or higher. Okay. So whoever this is, he thought that it either was something that would resolve itself, or like there's like a change in the relationship here that was completely drastic. So this could be where he contemplated having to cut someone off altogether. This could be where he contemplated, yeah, like that. That's what it feels like. Yeah, look at that. You have the death card and that 10 of coins. So this could be like, yeah, I'm going to have to cut my family all the way off. But I feel like he was guided to not do that. Or that wouldn't be necessary. Because here we have this mature woman. You see she's got the gray hair. He could have been getting sound advice from. Remember when I said there's a masculine and feminine energy here? The feminine energy seemed to be more, not necessarily nurturing, but not like trying to control his action. Okay? So this could be someone that he was getting some type of wisdom, wise advice from. What's this mature woman? Yeah, somebody who was really giving it to him straight, telling it like it is. Also, though, being loving and compassionate. This could be someone who was kind of acting as the go-between him and this relationship with this King of Wands energy who's like angry with him. This is someone, the mature woman, who was or is trying to help with this connection. With this connection between Jared and whoever this masculine energy is. She is like the one that's trying to facilitate conversation, trying to make people see things from a higher perspective here. Yeah, really trying to shed some love and light on the situation. And she's showing up as a Queen of Wands, which would be the counterpart to this King of Wands, which is why I keep saying like a parental figure, a couple. This is someone who is trying to have him to rethink his boundaries here. Yeah. Definitely someone he was getting advice from about either his actions or his connection to this masculine energy regarding the conflict between them. Okay. I feel like he was being advised to not let go of this relationship or this connection here. To not do this thing that he was wanting to do. And to just really think about either his actions, his behavior. To not look at it as a complete and total loss, whatever this is. To be patient with the situation. And maybe just take a mental health break, right? Maybe you just need to de-stress, that kind of energy. So, the outcome here is the Great Fortune card, which signifies that this person that we started the reading with, this child energy, has good things happening for them. It's also an 8, which is also a card of action, of movement, of mastery, of personal power, right? So whatever action it is that he is taking, he feels justified and right in doing so. Yeah, like he broke some type of cycle here that's connected to family or successful life. This could be, yeah, a cycle here that needed to be ended or broken in regards to how success is viewed. Still having some support, perhaps of certain friends or family here. Of this Empress energy. Mother figures, sister, aunt, friends. Pursuing what brings them happiness, despite perhaps not feeling supported fully by everyone. Yeah. So look, guys. Yeah. Even though somebody was not happy with it, it's like putting themselves first. So I feel like that's the energy of him going on this trip all together. Okay? So it's so weird because what happened? So this could have been a conversation that he had over the phone with someone. It's so weird, guys. I've been looking at Jared's picture since last week, but today, really just trying to focus on it. I am not ready to say that this young man has crossed over. I'm just not ready to say it. It could be an energy of the person that he was known as, right? He does not relate to anymore. Like we keep saying, he's an immigration attorney, 27-year-old immigration attorney. But he quit that job. So technically, you know what I mean? Technically, that's not who he is right now. And I feel like that's the energy he wants to embody. Like leaving my old life behind. Like call me an author now. I'm working on a book. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a cover up here with someone that he has an intimate partnership or connection to. Because you see, you have this Lover's card energy. The Lover's card can be a romantic interest, but it does not have to be. It could also be family. But with this Seven of Swords coming right behind it, whoever this is lying. They're lying. They're hiding something. They're covering something up here and making it look like, oh, everything was so wonderful. But it freaking was not. There was a lot of turbulence here. Okay? Yep. What am I saying to you? That's being hidden. That's hiding secrets. You see what it looks like. House, happy marriage, Four of Wands energy, home. Okay? So there's something here that's being covered up. Of course. Yeah. And there's the Death card with the Magician. So his car being found where it was. Something about this whole situation is being staged. So I feel like his family would benefit. Well, his family, I don't know. because the young lady that is his person of contact for his emergency contact, I don't know if she was just his friend or his cousin or something like that, but this feels like estranged from family for whatever reason, right? That doesn't really matter until it does. Okay? So they need to be looking at his phone records and seeing who the hell he was talking to. Because somebody here was angry, was controlling, was stubborn, and toxic, and not happy with this young man in his independent energy. Period. And there was like some arguing, some conflict, okay, between the two of them. So I don't know if that was enough to make him go off the grid. I feel like something happened that led up to that. Okay? Because we got too many swords and wands here. So there was some type of interaction. So I don't know if all of his family is also on the East Coast. Or if he had relatives in Seattle or California. Because if he does, they probably talk to him. Okay? Or know where he is. Okay? Absolutely. There's definitely some people here who are in a place or space of awareness. And I want to say at least 3. Okay? I feel like I'm going to revisit this case or situation. I was really anxious about doing this reading. And his energy still feels kind of closed off. But I'm not really ready to say that this young man is crossed over. I just wanted to add this edit because Spirit said you can feel how you feel, but he has crossed over. And they'd already told me that before the reading, but I was just kind of like, I just don't feel his energy. I feel like there's an energy of confusion, okay? But he has crossed over, and I said at the hands of someone that he knows or that he was familiar with, and I got like 2 emphatic yeses. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you. Before the reading also, when I asked where, okay, that makes sense now. When I asked where he was located physically, I definitely got some water energy, but also land, right? Like dry desert land, but also near water. So I don't know how water is able to be near the desert. Does that work that way? I'm not sure. But also that divine timing would reveal more. Definitely a space that's hidden. And there's like this energy of confusion for his soul. Also, like I'm sitting here right now like this, that peace sign, when I was talking about that with my guys, the peace stone completely fell over. So wherever he is not at peace or at rest with this situation. I pray that his friends don't give up on searching for him and really trying to piece things together. Be open to seeing things for what they are. That's what I'll say. I won't expand on that. Just leave it there. I hope this was helpful. 5 high.